Right, all right, guys. Good evening. Hope I'm audible and the screen sharing is also working. Can you confirm that with a yes in the chat box? Audible and the screen sharing is also working. Done, done. We'll get started. We'll not waste any time. Yesterday, you have seen, okay, we have gone through a lot of string related information that we have. We have seen replication, concatenation, functions, methods, etc. and all. Let us solve some string related questions. Okay, so we will quickly try to end this arrays and strings topic. We'll talk about a little bit more into pointer. We'll talk about okay how to create a new string because in Python we cannot modify the original one. It is immutable. Okay, let's see what we can do. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Done? Right. So let us solve some questions in strings. Okay, let me go through a leak code here. Leak code. There are pretty famous questions in strings. Okay, we have palindromes, we have anagrams, we have pentagrams. These are your entry points in it. Okay, so let's go through that. You see here the most asked questions are arrays and strings, but arrays you will be having different algorithms. Dynamic programming you will have, greedy you will have. Okay, so everything. It's kind of like includes each and everything. So all these subcategories also will be included here. And generally, arrays and strings are the most important topics that you will be coming across. Done. Now, see, coming to string, let us sort it through difficulty level or acceptance rate, then we will talk about all of these ones. Now, see, let's solve this one, a valid palindrome. It's a easy level question with 52.7% acceptance rate. Pretty easy. Since you have seen a bit of two pointer, I'm confident you guys can solve it. So, given a question, okay, you see, this is the question that we have. We will solve it in multiple ways. We'll talk about it. But what I want you to do is same thing as usual. Take your time going through it. Try to come up with the logic building approach for it. Maybe a basic paragraph will also do. If you guys can write the code, that is also fine. So you can use the inbuilt functions methods to solve it, or you can do it everything manually as well. Okay. It's up to you. And obviously, the most optimized one is what we are going to discuss at the end, but we will also go through these basic things as well. Now, question number 125 in lead code, the question name is valid palindrome. A phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all non alphanumeric characters, if it reads both forward and backward, okay, including letters and numbers. You I hope you know what is a palindrome. We have already seen a number palindrome. Is this string a palindrome? Yes, it is a palindrome. You can check if you remove all spaces, all special characters, etc. and all. Okay. Only keep the alphanumeric. Alphanumeric in the sense alphabets and numbers. Okay. Small a to z, capital A to z, and 0 to 9. If you only include those letters and numbers and remove everything else, if it is the same, even if you go from the backwards, then that is what we call as a palindrome. You see, it is not matching here. Okay. Or this one, if you remove all spaces, etc. Empty string. Empty string is also a palindrome. It reads the same forward and backward. And how many values? 2 into 10 to the power of 5. That's a very huge number. Okay. So we need to write it a bit optimized. That's what they are expecting. And yeah, nothing else. So this is also an application of two pointer, right? So think about it. Again, same thing. I'll give you a small timer here. I'll give you some timer here. Okay. Let's have a good discussion. Let's start the timer at 4 minutes. Question number 125. I've given you a good idea about the question. You can also go through it if you want. Valid palindrome. Okay. Come up with some sort of approach. I'll again make the chat to host and co-host. I'm expecting you people to come up with an answer. Okay. Do post it. Do post it in the chat box. Then no approaches so far. Then we got one approach. No. Okay. You see, that's correct only. Actually, palindrome means we need to reverse it. But the problem is here you are missing a point. You need to read the question again, actually, and go through the sample input output as well. You are just looking at the first sentence here and coming up with an answer. You have to convert all uppercase to lowercase. You have to remove all non-alphanumeric characters. Means all special characters you have to remove. Space is also a special character. If it still reads the same, forward and backward, you can see this example. Okay. So you need to read the question better. No, man, no, no, no. That's also not correct. Okay. You're missing a point, RP. Let's see, read the question. We need to do some modifications in our original string. Okay. No, not reversing. That will not do. See the sample input output, guys. See the sample input output, right? So see here we have two things. Okay, first task that we have to do, since I got a lot of wrong answers for this, okay, let me write you the algorithm. So first we already have a string, then I'll write it on top of everything. Okay, first thing, first thing, we have our string, right? We need to remove all our non-alphanumeric characters. Or first thing, you see, take a string. We already have a string. Now second thing, convert the string to lowercase. Convert the string to lowercase. Because you see, converting all uppercase to lowercase letters. You see, up to this part is completed. Okay. Now this part, removing all non-alphanumeric characters. Non-alphanumeric characters in the sense, you see, third point, you see, remove all characters characters, or you can only keep, if you try to remove all characters, you cannot write it in that manner because we have lot of characters. Okay, 11 lakh plus characters we have in Unicode. So what we will be talking about here is remove all characters except A to Z capital A to Z, 0 to 9. Okay, these are alphanumeric characters. These are alphabets and numbers. Apart from this, I have to remove everything else. Everything else I have to remove. Once I remove everything else, I'll be having a string. So I need to check if the resulted string and its reverse are equal. And its reverse are equal. Result string and its reverse are equal, then we have to stop it. Now let's do this. I'll do it in two ways. First one, I'll use the inbuilt functions, inbuilt methods and all, so that it will be easy for you. You will first understand the logic one way. Then we will talk about the brute force way. Brute force way in the sense like we will be doing all of those without using internal functions and methods. So you will be able to learn how to convert a string from upper to lower, how to manually remove all these elements, how to create a new string from the original string, and how to reverse it as well. Okay, so we will go through all of them. All of them manually we will do. First, we will do it through methods and functions, then we will do it through manual process. Now, see here, we have our string now. First, I have the string, I'll convert it into lower, s dot lower, I'll write. Okay, this is what I'm going to store it as my new string. So, what I'm doing, converting the entire string into lowercase. Since string is immutable, I'll get a copy of it. And I'm replacing the original string with the lowercase one. And if you still did not understand this, I would suggest you to have a print statement after every word. You see, I'll print s. Return we have to do, don't worry about it. Okay, you see, print I am doing, it is printing std out, you see. STD out, we are getting everything in lowercase. See here, we had A in upper, P in upper, but we are getting it in lowercase. Done. Pretty good. Right? So S dot lower we have. First, we have converted everything into lowercase. Now, we need to remove all characters apart from small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9. Now, how to do that? You see, I'll take it as result. Result equal to empty. Okay, we can concatenate and create a new string. So I'm starting with a empty string. Now I'll access each and every character. You say I'll access this character. Is this a alphanumeric character? Yes. So then I'll have it in my string. Now I'll access the second character. Is this a alphanumeric character? Alphanumeric in the sense, you see, we have alnum method. I hope you all remember. Yesterday we have talked about it. So what will alnum do? Alnum will tell you whether the given character or the given string is alphanumeric or not, alphabet and number or not. Okay. So if I use alnum, I'll be able to get it. So if this is not going to give me true, so I'll skip it. I'll go with the next one. I'll concatenate this one. So here we are going to access each and every element for element in string or for element in string only. We will talk about it as character. That's better. For character in string, what am I going to do? Let me make it, this way. For character in string, I'll check if ch dot is alnum. If it is a alphanumeric character, then it will return me true. You can also write it as double equal to true, or you can just simply leave it as true because if will just check if it is true or false. So directly it will return true or false. Now you can leave it. Then only I'll add it to my results and string. Okay, result is equal to result plus ch. Now let me show you what will be the output for this one. Let me print you result. Now let's run it. Let's run it. See this one. STD out, what are you getting? You see you're getting the same thing. Okay. Or second one, check it out. Race a car you have. You see, we are getting the same thing. Just like in the explanation. If you remove all non-alphanumeric characters, this is what you'll end up with. Now see the third one. Third one is STD out empty because nothing will be there now if you remove non-alphanumeric characters. Now we are getting it in this manner. Now what else we have to do? Okay, the thing that you have been telling me. Once I perform these removal operations and all, I'll check if reverse is equal to the reverse of it. Then, so result is equal to the reverse of it, right? So if it is equal to this, then it will give me true. I'm returning the true directly. If it is not equal, it will give me false. I'm returning the false. And what did they tell you? They told you only to return true or false. That's it. So now let's run this one. For sample test cases, it will be true. You can submit this one. For hidden test cases also, it will be true. Okay. Mostly, we will be getting the answer and see 99%, 3 millisecond it is. Now we'll try to run it one more time. Let's see if there is any improvement in that. Okay, 88 this time. As I said, time complexity is not that much accurate nowadays in lead code. I'm observing it from the last 6 months. But still, you will be able to figure out better code. Okay, some of them are still working. Now, coming back, now see, this is one way of solving it. You see, I'll copy it, I'll paste it here. Okay, if you observe, I have used the lower method, I have used the alnum method. Okay, I have used slicing. Then, if you want to do it manually, in other languages, like say you are doing in C, C++, or Java, or so we will also have methods there. But if you know the actual working of lower, if you know the actual working of alnum, if you know the actual working of result, which like, sorry, reverse, which we already did actually, reverse we have swapped left and right values. Na? So if you know the actual working of it, you will be able to solve a bit more questions, okay, which are similar, or you will be using this logic at some other place. So you need to know where lower can be used, where alnum can be used, etc. and all. That's what we will be doing. So let's remove this. This is one solution already submitted. Let's write lower all by ourselves. Okay, we'll write lower manually. Okay. So how to convert the given string from upper to lower? Okay, upper to lower. Let's write our own logic for it. Let's say S is equal to, I'm giving you Python. I'll write programming. I'll write at the rate. I'll go with some numbers. You will understand why I'm taking this input. Now, this is the string I have. How to convert from upper to lower? You see, we have one simple way of doing it. S dot lower. Okay. If I write it, you can observe these all uppercase characters have been converted into lowercase. Nothing else has been affected. Nothing else has been modified. Done. So S dot lower we got. Now we are going to do it manually. So I'll go with per character in S. Okay. I'll be printing each and every character. See here. I'm accessing individual characters. Okay. I'm accessing individual characters done. Now these individual characters, I cannot modify the original string. I can make a new string from it. And how to do that? Result is equal to empty, I'll take. If I go with result is equal to result plus ch. Now what will happen is, in the first iteration, result is empty. Empty will be added with p. Okay. Now in the second iteration, you see these two will be concatenated. We'll have p. In the second iteration, we'll be having y. Okay. In the third iteration, character will be t. You will be getting this one. The fourth iteration, character will be h. If you concatenate both of them, this is how you will get it. You might think, sir, we are getting the same thing now. Why we are writing it? You see, we are able to create a new string from the existing one. Now, this character that you are adding, you can select to skip some characters here. You can modify the character and add it into lower or whatever you want. So here we are able to create a new string. Let me show you that print. Okay, result. You see here, this kind of like comes like a pattern now. Initially, I have taken P, I have concatenated Y, I have concatenated T, I have concatenated H, I have concatenated O, I have concatenated N, I have concatenated space, I have concatenated P, so on. Right? Now, my aim is I need to concatenate every character as lowercase. Now, when we talk about lowercase, we only talk about alphabets. We don't talk about special characters or digits. So all the other characters should be added, but uppercase character should be converted into lowercase. And if you guys remember, I have given you a small idea about how uppercase, lowercase will be there. Okay, let me copy this one. Let's see if I'm getting an uppercase character, how to convert it into lowercase. And the answer will lie in the indexes only. Let us say you have uppercase A, uppercase B, uppercase C. Okay. What is the index value of, what is the ASCII value or Unicode of uppercase A? That is 65. What about uppercase B? 66. What about uppercase C? 67. Now, if I want to convert that into lowercase a, okay, or lowercase b, or lowercase c, so on up to z only, right? What is the ASCII value of lowercase a? 97. What is the ASCII value of lowercase b? 98. What is the ASCII value of lowercase c? 99. Can you come up with any idea here, like how we can convert from upper to lower? Are you getting any logic from this one? You're able to figure out what we can do in order to come up with the answer. Anything that you are able to observe? 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 What is that? Very good, very good. Ramakrishna Chakradhar. Very good, Rakesh. Correct, correct. So if you have observed, uppercase and lowercase, they have a difference of 32. That's why I told you to remember. 32 is also the ASCII value of space. If I add 32, if I make plus 32, okay, if I add 30 to it, so what will happen? I'll be getting 97. Same thing goes with B as well. If I add 32, I'll get 98. If I add 32, I'll be getting 99. See how easy it is? So now the main task is I'm getting uppercase. I need to get its Unicode. Do you know any function which can give you Unicode? Do you know any function which can give you Unicode? Correct, Muhammad? Correct, Kushal? Good evening, Dinesh. Yes, very good, very good. What is the function which we can use in order to get Unicode? We will be using ORD. So see here, ORD will give me the Unicode. I can add plus 30 to it. Again, I'm getting Unicode. I need character from it. So how can you get character from Unicode? Do you know any function for it? Any method for it? Do you know any function? Very good. We have CHR. That's it. That's your answer. Now, do I have to convert every single character into, like, do I have to add 32 to every single character? No. I only have to add it to uppercase characters. Now, how to check uppercase characters? Again, uppercase characters, their Unicodes will lie from 65 to 90, or their Unicodes, you can compare them from A to Z. So that's how you can get it. So what I'll do is, I'll not be adding everything. So here I'll make a small modification. If the character that you have is greater than or equal to capital A, and the character that you have is less than or equal to capital Z. Okay. If it is greater than or equal to capital A and if it is less than or equal to capital Z, then what I'll do is first I need the Unicode of it. So Unicode is equal to, okay, we will go with ORD of CH. I'll get the Unicode. Now I need to add plus 32 to it. So we'll go with plus 32. Then uppercase will be giving me the lowercase Unicode. Now we just need to come up with the character for it. So when I'm adding it to the result is equal to result plus. I will be using CHR function, CHR of Unicode. So CHR will automatically convert that Unicode I'm getting. It will be concatenated. Okay. Now this is for uppercase. Now what about all lowercase? What about all special characters? What about all digits? Just leave them as it is. So you will keep else. Result is equal to result plus CH. That's it. That's it. Now let's run this. Now what's happening here? Let's run it. Sorry, we did not print anything. Now let me print it once. Then we will keep this print statement inside the loop. Then you will understand. You see here, we are getting entirely everything in lowercase. You see, Python is converted to lowercase. Now let me show you each and every iteration. So I kept it inside the loop. Now if I run it, you see P is converted into lower, PY, PYT, PYTH, PYTHO, PHH1, and it is not touching the other values. Okay. See, every time it will take a character. It will check if it is uppercase. If it is uppercase, it will find out its Unicode. It will add 32. So I'll get the lowercase Unicode, just like this one. Okay. Then I just need to add it. So this is how I can convert from upper to lower, upper to lower. Now the same thing here in this is what will be present in this s dot lower method. Now we have written the user defined code for it. Now let us do this manually here. So given a string, convert it from upper to lower. Let's convert it from upper to lower. So first I'll take result string is equal to empty for character in string. Okay. If character greater than or equal to capital A and character less than or equal to capital Z. Okay. If it is in this range, then what I'll do? Result is equal to result plus ORD of CH plus 32. This I'll be keeping inside CHR. So earlier I just wrote it in multi-line so that you will not be confused. But now I hope you got the idea. ORD of CH will give me Unicode. Adding 32 to Unicode, converting that into CHR. When you are becoming a better coder, always try to write it in less number of lines. Always try to go with the shortcuts only. That's better. Why write it in more number of lines? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Otherwise, else result is equal to result plus ch. That's it. We will be able to get the lowercase string. Now, first part is completed. First part is completed. Now, coming to the second part, removing all characters. Now, how to remove all characters? Just now you have seen we are able to modify the original string. Similarly, I can also remove the other characters. We can even combine both of them. But for now, I'll write it separately because anyway, these are not the optimized logics. We have two pointer technique. We don't even have to create another one. Then, so now see, remove all characters. So how to remove all characters? Again, for character in result I'm accessing. Okay. So let's say this as a new string. Na? So let's call it as st. St is equal to empty. For character in the new lowercase string that we have. Okay. What I'm going to do is, if character is greater than or equal to uppercase A and character less than or equal to uppercase Z, this is one range, or character greater than or equal to lowercase a and character less than or equal to lowercase z, means if it is a uppercase character, means it will be in this range. Or if it is a lowercase character, it will be in this range. Okay, these are the two ranges. Or if it is a digit, character greater than or equal to C, you should not write 0 also. You have to go with single quotes 0 and character less than or equal to single quotes 9. Okay, this is another range. This is another range. Okay, if character is uppercase or character is lowercase or character is digit, this is what we write in alnum. This is what we write in alnum. Okay. If it is a alpha numeric, then only I'll add it into my result. Otherwise, I'll not add it. So st is equal to, that is my new string, st plus ch. Otherwise, I'll not even add it. Okay, I'm removing it. So if you skip it, you are not even adding. So let me print it out. Print out this st here. Let me print out this st. Earlier also I have printed out the same thing. So if I run it, if I did any mistake, yeah, you see, everything is converted into lowercase and we are removing all special characters. See here, we are also removing all special characters. Everything is removed. The same thing I have shown you after using this one as well. So both are same. Now coming to the reverse, you already remember the reversal logic, na? What is the reversal logic? Starting index is 0. Ending index is length of string minus 1. While start less than or equal to end, you can also write it as less than end, but anyway. Okay. While start less than or equal to end, we need to check if, or we are looking to reverse. Huh? Yeah, one thing, like we can use two pointers to check whether it is equal or not. You see, we'll take a left pointer, we'll take a right pointer. If both of them are equal, then we'll continue. Then we'll continue to left plus plus, right minus minus, left plus plus, right minus minus. At any point, if they are not equal, like what I am telling you here is, you don't have to convert it into reverse and then check it. You can check individual characters if you did not find a matching anywhere. For example, you see left pointer is R, right pointer is R. Both of them are equal. Let me point it out. Left pointer, right pointer. Both are equal. Left plus plus, right minus minus. Left pointer, right pointer. Okay, this A equal, C equal, but EA not equal. So here we will stop. We don't even have to reverse the remaining values if they are present. So here, okay, you see here, if STO of start is not equal to STO of end, then simply return false. Okay, if it's equal, start plus equal to 1, end minus equal to 1. And if everything is equal, this false will never be returned. We will come out of the loop. Then here we just have to return true. That's it. Now let's run it. Run it. We have used a small print statement, so it will take a bit more time to execute it. Let us remove that print statement as well. You see 5.27 you are getting. Yeah, we are doing everything manually. A lot of comparisons are there. Now let's also remove this print statement here. So this will significantly improve the runtime. Now let's run it and come submit it as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done fine. So 5.27 it is, as I said. This is all manual process. Okay. So this is the internal logic of all the methods that you have been using. We can, like a developer like you and me, sat and wrote the code for all of them, and he wrote the optimized code. So that is how you're able to get, okay, you're able to get it a pretty little bit faster. Done. So this is the entire code we have. This is one more way of solving. This is the manual way. Now let's talk about the optimized result. Let's talk about the optimized result. So that's one thing. This is another way. Then I'll leave it for you to take a screenshot of it later on. Now what we'll do is valid palindrome we have now. Let me see if I have a presentation for it. Okay. Yeah, we have a presentation for it. Yeah, let me download it here. September this one. So this is this is just okay. We'll download this one. Now see here, let's talk about valid palindrome. Let's say we have the two-pointer technique only in this. Oh, where is it? Yeah, I have to actually click it. You see now, what we will be doing is, let me keep it on top or let me hide it completely. Hide protein meeting controls. Yes. So actually, we don't have to remove anything. Okay. Why we don't have to remove anything? Because it's about palindrome checking. So what is a palindrome? Palindrome means if the first character is equal to the last character, then second character is equal to the last but one. Okay. So that is what we have to check. So what we will be doing is from the left side, you say I'll be using two-pointer again. I have to check first character and last character. This is the main idea I'm getting. So I have to be presented two places. So at a time, if you have to be presented two places, two-pointer, that's it. That's one thing that you can come up with. Okay. Now, will not be modifying, will not be removing, will not be creating a new string, will not be using extra space. We'll just be accessing the original string. Okay. And original string, if the length of it is n, you have to only perform n operations in this one. That's how simple it is going to be. Let me show you. So first, I'll be taking left equal to 0 and right equal to length minus 1. So the rightmost index is 29 we have. Okay. Then we will be checking while left is less than or equal to right. So while left is less than right, yes, correct only. It is less than. Now what I'll be doing while left is less than right, while I did not cross it over, and if that S value, like left value that I'm accessing, is not a number, is not an alphabet. Okay, so then what I'll be doing is that's not num, that's alpha actually. I did not verify, but anyway, left value you see I'm accessing it here. Is this an alphabet? Yes. So then you will stop here. Okay, you'll note how to move forward. Done. Now see next one. Right, we will be taking one more pointer. Okay, I'll check if the right value is an alphabet. Yes, right value is an alphabet. If it is not an alphabet, then you need to check for an alphabet. You have to come backwards from the right. So you see left is less than right only, correct? Next step. S dot right is not alpha. Okay, so we have to write alpha there. Don't worry, we'll be writing it here. It's alpha only, so that condition is false. So I'm looking for alphabets left and right. I got alphabets from left and right. I don't have to modify left or right. Now I'll be coming out of it. Now I'll check. Since they told that check everything in lowercase, I'll be checking if s dot left converting that into lowercase is not equal to s dot right converted into lowercase. You see left is pointing to uppercase A, right is pointing to lowercase a. If you convert both of them into lowercase, they will be equal. Okay, so not equal is not true. So if they are not equal at any point, you will return false because at that instant only you got to know that it's not going to be a palindrome because after removing all special characters, after converting all upper to lower, if they're still not equal, it's palindrome. Na? If you can know that in the first, second, third iterations only, then you will be able to save a lot of operations. Why do you have to reverse it entirely? Okay, it's taking a lot of operations. Why do you have to remove everything? Okay, so this is the most optimized one. So see here, left to right we have accessed. Now both of them are correct. So I'll increment left by 1 and I'll decrement right by 1. So left is incremented, right is decremented. Perfect. We got both of them here. Now check it out. Now check it out. Left is pointing to any alphabet? No. But right is pointing to any alphabet? Yes. So if a left pointer or right pointer is not pointing to any alphabet, I'll look for an alphabet. I'm searching for an alphabet coming from left. You see, I'll go on to the next iteration. I'll first check whether left and right did cross over each other. No. Left is less than right only. So I'll get into the loop. Now, first I need to write a loop only for left. Left has to look for a alphabet. So first I need to check whether left is less than right. Yes, left is less than right. Okay. Now, S of left dot is alpha is not true. Yes, S of left is not alphabet. It's a space. So it's not alphabet. So it is not true. So not true, then we will be getting into the while loop. So here we will be incrementing left by 1. So left will be incremented. Now, is left is less than right? Yes, left is less than right only. Okay. Now, what about the S of left dot is num? What about S of left dot is num? Is it alphabet? Yes, it is alphabet. So, not alphabet will give you false. So, this while loop will not be true. You will come out of it. Now, you will see left is less than right only. Is it not an alphabet? M is an alphabet. So, you will not even get into the while loop. You will come out of it. Okay. Now again, S dot left dot lower, both are converted to lowercase, both will be checked, both are equal only, so not equal to is not true. Again, left incremented, right decremented. Okay, I'll fast forward a little bit up to that comma, then I can show you what this actually means one more time. Then we can happily practically write the code. Done. You see, A and A are equal, so left is incremented, right is decremented. Now again, n and n are equal, so nothing goes into the loop. Left is incremented, right is decremented. Now see, left less than or equal to right, left less than right only. Now here we'll check left less than right, yes. But is left is pointing to an alpha? No. Okay. So not of alpha will be true. Now while loop conditions both are true. Now you will come inside the while loop. You need to move left such that you are placed on top of a alphabet. So comma is not an alphabet. So left equal to left plus one. Left equal to left plus one. You see left is pointing to space now. Again, sorry. Yeah. Here it will check the condition. Left less than right. Yes. Left dot, sorry. S of left dot is alpha. Is it pointing to an alphabet? No. Not of false will be true. So conditions are true. Again, it will get into the while loop. Left plus plus. So left value will be incremented. Now left is pointing to an alpha. This process will keep on continuing until left and right cross over each other. If left and right cross over each other, then we have to come out of the loop. Then we will be returning true. Okay. At any point, if left value and right value, which are pointing, like which are placed on alphabets and numeric numbers, okay, I think it's alnum we have to write. Yeah, alnum, al is missed there. At any point, if both of them are not equal, we don't have to check the remaining. We can happily return false. Now see, am I creating any new string out of this old string? No, I am not creating any new string out of this old string. Okay. And am I using any inbuilt operations? Yes, but that's okay. But additional space is saved here, and whatever alnum, etc., and all that you are doing, you can also write normal conditions, just like I did. Okay, you can also do that part. Now let's go ahead and see this two-pointer technique code for this one. So we have seen one, two solutions in other ways. Now let's go with the complete two-pointer technique. So what I'll do, start equal to 0, or let's go with left. Okay, you can name it anything as per your convenience. Left is going to be 0. Left is going to be 0. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right is going to be length of string -1. That is the rightmost index. While left less than right. Okay, while left is less than right, I need to convert, or I need to search for a left value which is not like which is an alphabet. So what I need to do, while s of left dot is alnum is not true, if the left value that you're accessing is not an alphanumeric character, okay, then I'll get into the loop. I'll go with left plus equal to 1. I'll increment left by 1. Same goes with right as well. S of right. So right minus equal to 1. Done. That's it. So left plus equal to 1, right minus equal to 1. We have incremented left, we have decremented right. Both of them are good. Now coming on to the next one. I need to check. Left and right will be pointing to alphabets now. I need to check if the lowercase version of both the alphabets are equal. If they are not equal, then I don't even have to check the remaining numbers. I got a result. It's not a palindrome. Okay. So if S of left dot okay, lower is not equal to S of right dot lower. Okay. If their lowercase versions are not equal, then immediately return false. We don't have a palindrome. If they are equal, this will never be executed. I'll be going through all the left elements. I'll be going through all right elements. From left onwards, left is coming. From right onwards, right is coming here. Okay. When they both cross over each other and nowhere they are not equal, then you will come out of the loop. Okay. That's the proof that it's a palindrome. Okay. From left to right, all the characters, if you convert them into lowercase, they are equal. So this false is never executed. When left and right cross over each other, indicating you have accessed all the elements, then you will come out of the loop, then true will be executed. Now, if you observe specifically, in the presentation, I had left less than right. In the presentation, I had left less than right in these two while loops, but I did not write it here. Okay? Did not write it in these two here. I'll show you the error. That's why I did not write it. So if I run it, for the sample test cases, I think we'll be getting everything correct only. Maybe for the third test case, it might fail. Okay. You see it's running and all. Maybe I did Some sort of mistakes, infinite loop we might get. Let's check it out. Yeah, time limit exceeded we are getting. Am I doing, yeah, you see, if even if they are equal or not, we have to move with the next one. Na? So left plus one I did not do. Left plus equal to one. Right minus equal to 1. So it's running that much time. So I understood that I'm coming up with an infinite loop. So I missed this part. Okay. After comparison, we are moving on to the next values. Next value of left, next value of right. So now let's run this. Third one will give you false. First two will be true. Okay. Third one is also true only. But if I submit it in your exam generally for basic packages 5, 6, 7 also, whatever written exam that they are going to conduct, whatever sample test cases that you will be running, it will show you true. They will give you sample test cases in such a way that it will be basic only. But when you submit it for the hidden test cases, your code will not run. That is a big issue. Okay. In lead code, it will show you how many test cases it passed, what were the errors. Nothing is hidden. But in your exam, you will be having hidden test cases. Once after you submit, it will check your code for all the back-end test cases. That is how marks will be awarded. So I told you that in order to come up with an estimation of it, you see here, click on this test case, create your own test cases, create your own test cases. For example, the test case I wanted to show, like where it is going to fail is, let us say I'll be having, okay, space here, I'll be having at the rate here, I'll be having all special characters here or all spaces here. Okay. Now, if you observe, we do not have any alphabet. Okay. It will keep on searching to the left until it crosses over right as well. So this might be an error for us. So let's run it. Since we had the third test case, it might not give us an error here. You say runtime error you are getting. What are you getting here? Index out of range. So what went wrong is when your left started to check the things, you see here it is going to point. I did not get any alphabet. I'm going left plus plus left plus plus. I did not get any alphabet. You see, this is the test case. Starts from 0, not an alphabet. 1, incremented to 1, not an alphabet. 2, not an alphabet. 3, not an alphabet. So on, the left value will go beyond the string. So should we go beyond string to check for the alphabet to come up with an alphabet number? No, we don't have to search up to that part. So what we will be doing is here, to avoid going index out of range, we have to write this. If left is less than right and it is not an alphabetic number, alphanumeric number, then only left plus one. Same goes with the other one as well, from right side as well. If left is less than right and S of right dot is num is all num is not true, then I'll be coming backwards. So that is the condition that we need to check. Even if you did not write it, when you submit it, you will be getting that failed test case. Na? Okay, for this one, let me run it again. This time we should be getting true. We should not be getting a runtime error. You will be getting a runtime error if you submit it generally. Then you will identify it. Then you will verify your code. Then you will trace your code. Like for this input, it has failed. So I might have done something wrong. For this input, if you trace it, you will be able to identify this particular mistake. Okay. I have corrected it from the beginning only. Now this is the optimized version. Let's try to submit it. Let's try to submit it. Now see here, we are getting 44.31%, but that's fine. Okay, so that's fine. This is how you need to think it. Okay, maybe because of all these operations that we are using. Space is anyway optimized only because as you can observe, we are not using extra space. Okay, we are only using constant space, only taking variables. Space is optimized, and this is generally the main version of it. So time you can ignore it. For this one, you can just focus on the solution. Okay. So that's it. This is the big solution that we are getting. So please take a screenshot of all of this. This is the first simple way that we have solved. Okay. I'll separate the first way and second way. Now, second way, we are doing everything manually. Now take a screenshot of that one. Take a screenshot of that one. So let me charge my device as well. Done. Let's say this is first case. This is solution one. Okay. Same solution, you can also write manually here. You can also write manually here. Solution 2. Now this is solution 3. Okay. You're getting solution 3. Done. So take a screenshot of it. I'll not move it now. No, we have no character data type. Okay. Ah, pitch in. Anything. Hmm, hmm, hmm. See, there is no character data type. Okay. String of length 1 is nothing but a character. String is group of characters. String of length 1 is a character only. Okay. CHR is a function which will give you the character if you give Unicode. Explain number 105. What is 105 here? What is 105? Yes, so this is first screenshot. I hope you have taken it. Second screenshot, second solution. See, take second solution. This is second solution. Let me close this one as well. Take a screenshot, guys, quickly. Take a screenshot quickly. Take a screenshot quickly. Done. Now let me scroll it down. This is solution 3. This is solution 3. Okay. This is solution 3. Perfect. Done then. Now let's talk about the next question. This is our first question. We have spent a lot of time. You see here almost all 1 hour it has been, and we have done only one question. As I was telling you, how many questions do you have to do if you want to get into product-based companies? How many questions do you have to generally do if you want to get into product-based companies? I have been telling this non-stop now. How many questions you have to do if you want to get into product-based companies? Yeah, per day, two to three. So this is the way of doing a question. It's not like you will read a question, you will check the answer in ChatGPT or learn from YouTube and copy paste the same. No, that's not the way. You will try to figure it out yourself. Okay, you already know all the methods. You have came up with the normal way of doing it. Then you have gone with the optimized way. For this one, we have started at 7:05 sharply. We did not waste any time. Okay, I have given you some time to go through it and read it. So it's almost 8 now. So for a single question, it is going to take you 1 hour, 1.5 hour, because there is a mentor present with you. I'm explaining you all the stuff. So you are processing everything. For you to again write and run this code, it will take you 1 more hour. Okay. So per day, if you are learning 1, 2 questions in this manner, all different possible ways of solutions, okay, and comparing them, which one is better, developing your thought process daily. If you do 2, 3 questions, totally, you have to go through some 500 question also. That's quality over quantity. You don't have to do 1,000, 1,500 or hundreds of questions you can do. Small questions. You don't have to do them. Quality. If you do 150 questions, 150 models, okay? Lead code already also mentions generally 150 questions. I can show that to you somewhere. Okay. So let me show you, yeah, contest or maybe problems. Data structures where there is a something called the 74 or 75 lead code top interview questions. Where is it? Generally show that it used to be displayed on the first screen only. Let's zoom out a bit. Graph, DSA sheet. You see, data structures and algorithms interview crash course. Okay. Generally, there will be some 150 questions also. That's all. You can even get this from outside. Okay. They will post you something about the question number. We call it the blind 75 or the blind 150. Okay. Let me Google it as blind 150 also. You will be able to see that. Lead code, blind, you see blind 75, blind 150 you are getting. 150 is fine because you will be able to get top 150 study plan. We call it lead code grind and all. Okay. So you see the top interview 150 study plan we have. Let's see this one. I think this is by lead code only. Yes. You see, these are all the questions. If you can solve these 150 questions properly, okay, these act like a model to you. But this 150 questions, you have to solve them entirely on your own without watching any video by just taking the hints only. By just taking hints only, you have to watch it. Yesterday, I have shown you how to use ChatGPT as your coding mentor, right? If you use these 150 coding questions, if you master them, master the pattern, if you can understand this original classic versions, you will be able to solve any other question. Now, 150 questions means even if you solve 50 questions per month, means on an average 1 to 2 questions per day. Okay, 1 to 2 questions. Sometimes maybe only one question. Some days, maybe Sunday or a holiday, you can spend 3 questions. In 30 days, if you can solve 50 questions, if you spend 3 months, this is all you need. And I've solved all of them. So I can obviously, like, I'll take some time because I'm a teacher. I cannot go into that deep as a competitive programmer. My way of thinking is very different. I need to think about the basic way onwards to explain to my students. You have seen my way of explaining and all. That will be very close to your thinking. Okay, I'll be taking you from basic scratch onwards to pointing out towards the solution and all, okay, to the way of modifying your thought process, thinking about in the direction of the solution. So if you do this 150, that's it, done. Okay, you will be able to solve any given question. But that 150 without any YouTube tutorials, on your own, through hints, on your own, spending a lot of time researching, okay, about how it is actually working, why it does, why not the other way, asking a lot of questions. If you do that 150, that's it, done. Product based company, you will get it happily. Written exam, you will be able to clear, right? That's what I wanted to show. Yeah, neat code is there. Neat code will give you a good roadmap. That is one more good thing that you can see. So you see neat code, you can search for it, neatcode.io. He will be having the blind 75, blind 150. You will get a roadmap here. Roadmap is generally free, but if you want to watch his tutorials and all, you will be
Students, I think some network issue. Kindly wait, he will rejoin back.
Uh, Hello guys, sorry. I think a small network issue, but I hope it's resolved now. Done. So what we were talking about is for product-based companies, you can happily go with that blind 150. You will be able to like that blind 150. You need to spend good amount of time. It's not like YouTube tutorials will help you. Do it completely on your own. Figure out every single step on your own. It will take you more time, but the reward only 150 you have to do. Nothing else. Nothing more than that. Okay. That's how good it will be. Done. That's it. So the next question that we are searching for is anagram actually. So let's search for anagram in problem something. Anagram lead code. Is a valid anagram it is. Okay. Now see what is meant by a anagram. I hope you might have heard about anagram. We have something called pentagram as well. Okay. Anagram and pentagram. Now go through it. Again, I'll be giving you some 4 minutes or so. I want you to think about it, post a solution. Today I got very less responses and not even the correct one. So I wanna end the session with a very good satisfaction. Okay, we're on a very good note. So I'm expecting you to answer. I'm believing you. That's why I'm telling you all these suggestions, etc. and all. Otherwise, I would just turn on the screen sharing. I'll explain something and I'll close. So I hope you will be able to come up with some answers, some good answers. Done. Now see here, valid anagram. Easy level question it is, and with an acceptance rate of 67.7. So that's good. So any acceptance rate above 60% is fine. If it's below 60, then we need to think about it a little bit. Okay. So medium level questions, easy level questions, these are the only two categories that you have to go through. Hard is not required generally. You can ignore it. In all product based companies, you will happily get into that if you go through easy and medium levels. Okay. Now see this one. Two strings return true if it is an anagram. Now you might think, what is an anagram? What is an anagram? As I'm hovering on it, you can see the example for a definition of it. We call something as an anagram if after rearranging the characters of the first word, if we are able to get the second word, we call it as anagram there. Okay. That's it. Now scroll down a little bit. You see anagram we have nagaram if you are getting. Okay. If you rearrange the characters of first word, you will get the second word. Now, what are some other examples of anagram? You see, we have live. If I rearrange the characters, I'll get evil. Okay. And what else we have? There are a lot of other examples. I'm unable to come up something. Let's search for something. Anagram example. Anagram examples. You see anagram examples. We have listen, silent, act, cat, ACT, CAT, LISTN. Okay. Silent we have. So all these are anagrams. If I rearrange the characters of the first one, I can get the second one. Now, how can we solve it? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Time is running out. You have 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay, check the size of the string first and then sort and compare. Very good, Ram Chakradhar. That's a good thing. Sorted both check equal or not. Very good. If S is equal to T of CHR. Okay. S equal to T of CHR. No, did not get you, Kushi. Done, done. Very good, very good, very good. We got very good answers. It's actually a valid solution, but I hope you are seeing the constraints here. The input is very huge. So we will be getting TLE. TLE in the sense time limit exceeded. So let me do the same, whatever you have suggested. So timer runs out. Now we will start. Now, as you said, I'll create an array one. Array one is equal to, I'll convert all the characters of first string into a list. I'll create an array two. As you have suggested, I'll convert all the characters of second string into a list. Now, array one dot sort we will write, array two dot sort we will write, and let me tell you, these sort methods, they are very optimized. So we generally don't get TLE. We might be. Let me show you how Python sort method internal implementation or time complexity. Sort method, you see time complexity. You see, it uses something called tim sort, a hybrid of merge and insertion sort. So the best case is O of n, average case is n log n. So it's very fast actually. Okay, it's very fast. Generally, if you do normal bubble sort, insertion sort, and all, you will be getting n square. Okay, merge and quick are also not that much. Like which one is better? You can even have that overview of it again. But let me show you. Like sort we are doing. Now what do we have to do? We just need to return if array one is equal to array two. If both of them are equal, then it's fine. Otherwise, we will be returning it as false. So now let's try to run it. In Python, it makes everything easy. That's why Python is preferred by everyone. Let's try to submit it. We will be either getting a TLE or we will be either getting very less time complexity. You see here we are getting 50% time complexity. You see again 50%. Okay, 50%, 18% this time. Or let me show you through complexities. As I said, we will be talking about it. So 5 into 10 to the power of 4 now. So let's open ChatGPT also. Okay, 5 into 10 to the power of 4. If I say for the same code that I'm having, okay, I'll paste it. I'll paste it. If the input string lengths are, okay, lengths are 5 into 10 to the power of 4, how many operations will it take? How many operations will it take for this code? Okay, give me the number. Let's say you're struggling to understand which code is better or whether whatever you have written is better or not. You see, 10 to the power of 4, 50,000. I've given you the input string. Now, first one, converting it into list O of n. Second one, converting into list O of n. As I have shown you, sorting will take n log n, n log n. If you calculate all of them manually, you are getting somewhere around 17 lakh operations. Okay, 1.7 million. Now, let us go with the optimized one. In optimized one, what we will do is, you see here, as I have shown you dictionary earlier, dictionary insertion deletion operations will be one. And what I'll do is, if I'm giving you a string of 50,000 characters, I'll access through the entire string. And since they are mentioning something, observe this one. In the constraints, they are mentioning that it will be strictly lowercase. Whenever they mention it is strictly lowercase, then you can think about having a hash map. Hash map in the sense dictionary. So what I'll do is, you see, I'll remove all of it. I'll create a map for array one. So array or we say S1 map, or let me write it a bit neatly. A dictionary only we'll call it now. So dictionary, first dictionary, second dictionary. Okay. For the first dictionary, I'll access all the characters. For character in S, I'll be able to access each and every character. I'll check if character in dictionary, if the character is present in dictionary, or yeah, if the character is present in dictionary, then what I'll do is d of ch is equal to d of ch plus 1. I'm incrementing its count by 1. If it is not present in dictionary, then d of ch is equal to 1. Okay, that's it. This is what I'm doing for dictionary. Sorry, d1 it is now. d1, d1, d1. Now copy this, paste it again. Okay. Same thing you have to do for D2, D2, D2. Just modify the names as D2. Now, at the end of this, what you will get is, let me print D1 and D2. Print D1 in one line, print D2 in one line. You might be thinking, sir, what did you do? I've accessed each and every character. Since they said there will be only 26 characters, I'm taking a dictionary. They said strictly it will contain lowercase. So it's a direct hint for you to use hash map. If you use hash map, as I said, we will be using extra space to reduce the time sometimes. So I'm only going through everything once. I'm only going through everything once. And I'm storing that inside a dictionary of size 26. Okay. If both the dictionaries are equal, then I'll display it as true, otherwise false. So let me first show you the output of both the dictionaries. Okay. You see, how many A's do you have in anagram? Three A's. How many N's do you have in anagram? One. How many G? One. How many R's? One. How many M's? One. How many in here? N here, G here, R. Now see the second one. Rat, car. So R is one, R is one. A is one, A is one. T is one. Sorry, what do we have? I think I'm not printing dictionary one, dictionary two. Okay, sorry, this is S only I have written. I made it wrong. I have to write it as T. Okay, this mistake I made. Fine, if you have a couple of print statements, you will be able to identify. Now you see, here we got T, here we got R. As you can clearly see, both the dictionaries are not equal. Then what we will do? Return D1 double equal to D2. This is one way. Now let's run it. Let's submit it. Now, no n logins, we are only accessing it n times. So this will be a little bit quicker than the previous one. You see 54 we are getting. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's run it again. 75 this time. Now, leak code, this is not giving you the correct exact answers. Now I have two ways. One, by using a hash map. Second, by using a sorting. Which one is better? Sorting is better or hash map is better? You see, it did all the calculations. Now let's do the same thing. Okay, compare this. Now let's do that. Let's see. The ChatGPT only will give you, or you can even manually compare all of these things yourself as well. Okay. Now see here, how many operations? If you use sorting, 1.7 million. If you use dictionary, only 2000. Okay, sorry, no, 2 lakhs. This is 1.7 lakhs. This is, sorry, that is 17 lakhs. This is 2 lakhs. Done. So which one is better? Obviously dictionary. Okay. Dictionary is how many times faster? 8.5 times faster. That, my friends, is optimization. When you will be using a hash map, if you want to reduce some of the operations, okay? If you want to avoid this sorting and all. And direct hint for you, I'm telling this, just remember, if they mention something as, I'll be only giving you lowercase, I'll be only giving you something like this, they are pointing you towards a solution. These are all the hints. These are all the hints that you can notice when you solve some of the questions. Okay. Now, what do you think about this one? How do you like it? What's your view on it? Understood? How do you feel it? Yes, yes, by changing alphabets, by rearranging them. Correct? Very good. Compare frequency of strings. Jessica, correct? Okay. The above solution, whatever you have given, is correct only, but this is a little bit optimized. You see, 8.5 times optimized. Might not be the correct number, but even if it is two times or three times optimized, then also it's good, na, right? Understood how to think, how to solve. Lead code grind means you should not be blindly writing some piece of code and all. You need to actually understand, analyze, okay, and look for better solutions. You're getting my point, what I'm trying to convey here? This is how you have to generally prepare. Okay, this is what preparation means. Clear? Can we move on to the next question? Any doubt you have? Can we move on to the next question? Any doubt you have till now? Any doubt you have till now? Done? Done? Right? So do you want to take a screenshot of both the solutions that I have given? Take a screenshot of both of them. Where is this? I think I'll remove all of the other things. Valid anagram we have. You see, this is the first solution. Take a screenshot of it. First solution, take a screenshot of it. First solution, take a screenshot of it. We can even optimize this a little bit, but that's not needed. I want you to understand the usage of hash map and all. I do write crazy stuff, so you will be slowly able to get into that zone. So once you actually visualize all these things, you will be able to do that. Done? So we are counting the frequency of all the characters, and we are going with the anagram check, palindrome check, okay, concatenation, reverse we have seen. Now let's also see counting of vowels and consonants. We'll be having similar questions there. Let's also do that. Okay, this is one thing done. Now let's me show you the previous submission we made. 4 minutes, I think 9 minutes ago it was. Yeah, this one. Okay, copy to code editor. Now take a screenshot of this one. You guys can also analyze in ChatGPT just like I'm doing. Okay. And now the number of participants has increased. People have come here for fake attendance. If I'm not wrong, do not ask me attendance link. People will post it there. You go ahead and fill it. I'm not responsible for attendance. Ask me doubts, not attendance. You're unable to hear me. I hope I'm audible. Everything is working. Audio check. You're able to hear me. Yes, everything is fine now. Please check your earphones and other stuff. I think my setup is pretty fine. Done, done, done. Thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. Now this is done. Let's see similar questions. Let's click on similar questions. Group anagrams is a bit medium level question. Find all anagrams as a string is also medium level. Let's see. Let's go with the problems tab. Okay, problems list. Let's go with strings. Let's see what else we can do. Let's talk about vowels, consonants, and all. Let's do some question related to that. Vowels, we will see. Vowels, vowels, vowels. Count vowels. Count, we will see. Count, count anagrams. We have count vowels. Let's type something. Reverse vowels of a string. Now let's see the vowels. I hope you will be able to do this one. Okay, reversing we have seen. Let's try a similar model. Reverse vowels. Okay. This is the easy level question again. 60% acceptance rate. As I said, anything above 60 is pretty basic. Okay, you can happily solve it. Slowly you will level up. It's not like you don't have to be worried about DSNE or I cannot come up with a problem solving statement like all this. You just need a good mentor and a proper roadmap and plenty of patience to sit and study on your own, and you will be able to crack anything. Every day you will level up. You will be reaching a level where you will not be scared, where you will not be okay thinking about all these basic things. Done. So that's what I would have to suggest. 3:45. Again, I'll give you 4 minutes of time, and I'm expecting good answers. You gave me good answers for the second question. We are only going with quality questions. Quality in the sense, as a beginner, these are not, I'm telling you how to think, how to approach. That's what quality we are doing. Okay. Slowly you level up, then you can pick up more challenging questions and do. Now your timer has already started. So you already know reverse, what you only have to do, check it, see how to do it and all. Okay. I'll scroll down a little bit. Reverse words of a string. Now see two sample input, sample outputs you have. Come up with any approach. Come up with any approach. Anything. Come up with any approach. Come up with any approach. And I'm waiting for your small paragraph. So I'll feel happy if you come up with an approach. Okay, very good. So we got a replace, we got create a set of vowels for a quick one. Done. You see, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. They can appear both in lower and upper cases. What do we have to do? Ice cream they have given A, E, I, O, U. So we have to reverse the last occurred vowels here. Okay. That's a pretty different thing. You see, we cannot replace I with A and A with I. Na, that's not possible. Okay. That's, yeah, very good. Ramachand Chakradhar. Okay. Chakradhar Reddy. Correct. Two pointers. Very good. Very good. SVMN. Can you rename so that I can identify you? Amruta. Character array, initialize the start to 0 and check if is oval function, then swap or increase start and end. Yeah, very good, very good. That's also fine. You can also work around that. Done. Okay, very good, Aditya. Let's do that. Let's go ahead in that way only. Okay, we'll check the topics. You can see the topics are 2 pointer and a string. So after going through the question, you are able to figure it out. If you observe, we have to reverse. Reversal means 2 pointer. You might think about using it. Or if you go through it, here I whatever is there, okay, I whatever is there, I need to reverse it with a oval starting from the right side. Done. So that's at a time I have to be present at two places. Again, 2 pointer. That's how simple it is to identify. 2 pointer is not an algorithm. 2 pointer is a technique. Technique. Okay. Now let's quickly do that. Let us convert S into a character array. Okay. So I'll try to convert it as array equal to list of us. And as I said, people will not talk about list. People only address everything as array in all the online platforms that you see. Because C, C++, Java people, they only know array. In Python, we know that array is list. But array and list are two different things. We don't even have arrays in Python inbuilt. You have arrays in NumPy. Okay. Now, what is the start? Start equal to 0. What is the end? End equal to length of string minus 1. Now, while start less than or equal to, and I'll make one more comparison, so I'll be happy with it. Well, start is less than or equal to end. Okay, if the given value is a oval in the sense, you see, I can take a list called ovals. Ovals is equal to, I can go with A, I can go with E, I can go with IOU. I'm writing it is a bit difficult, so I'll go with a string. A-E-I-O-U are vowels. A-E-I-O-U are vowels. Okay. If the value that I'm accessing is a oval, then I need to swap it with the other one. Okay, that's what I have to do. From left side, I need to keep on searching. I need to come up with a oval. You will be able to figure out this particular, okay, syntax pretty easily. While start is less than end, maybe we can have less than only. Okay, start end. S of start is not in, not in ovals. Sorry, is not in ovals only, na? Uh, C is not in ovals. Yes, that is true. Yeah, not in ovals. Okay. You see what I'm doing? I'm starting from left pointer. Left pointer will keep on accessing until it comes across a oval. So if it is not in ovals, means it is true. If it is true, means start plus equal to 1. Start will be incremented. Now you know about the drill. Right pointer, we need to do the same. Now start less than or equal to end. S of right in the sense end, not in novels, then end minus equal to 1. End minus equal to 1. You see, same pattern as the previous question, first question that we have discussed. Okay. Now, when we have start and end, which are pointing on ovals only, we need to swap them. Okay. We need to swap them. So when do we have to swap them? Again, you can have the condition if you are getting an error. S of start, comma, S of end is equal to S of end, comma, S of start. That's it. S of start, comma, S of end is equal to S of end, comma, S of start. Done. Now, once we have it, what else is left? Swapping is done. Once swapping is done, start plus equal to 1, end minus equal to 1. Continue with the next iteration. Once you are done with everything, we can return. Sorry, I think I am not taking it as array, right? I'm not taking it as array. Here, let's do one thing. Maybe for comparisons, you can leave it as it is. Yeah, I'll do one thing. I'll perform the swapping inside array. Okay. I'll just use the string for comparison. Okay, since I have written it as S, I don't wanna change it, or maybe let's go with that maybe. Array of start, okay. Array of end. That's the only thing that we have to change. Done. Return, we need to join all the array elements. So yesterday you have seen the join method as well. So dot empty dot join of array. That's it. This will be joined and it will be returned as well. Now let's run it. Mostly we should be getting everything correct. If I submit it, I should be getting it correct. If not, then we will talk about it. You see 92 percentage, kind of good only, not too bad, not too good. Okay. Strings, we cannot do it better. Maybe we can avoid using join method and all to make it better. So see 93% only I got. Even if I'm submitting it 2, 3 times, I'm unable to get the optimized one. So then what I can do is I can even study the other people code. You can come down a little bit, you can see the graph. You see this graph is 0 millisecond. Let's see what this buddy has done. Okay. Now click on it. He did the same thing as well, but our code it is not giving us 93. Maybe he has even 1, 2 small operations can give you better versions. Maybe left less than right. I don't have to compare them. You see, they are not comparing it. They are directly checking. That's one operation they are saving. Let's also do that. Maybe left will not cross right. Okay. Then I'll be analyzing why start less than end. Okay, why should not write it here? I thought I have to write it. I've used it earlier. You can learn about that one, why it's not working. So everything is a learning curve for you. So now let's run it. This time, once checking, you see one test case failed. One test case failed. Okay, let's see what they are doing differently. 0 millisecond code, I'm clicking on it. Where is that code sample? This is what we got. Left 0. I don't think like, let me do one thing. Let me copy this. Let me paste this person's code here. Paste this person's code. It's their code, not our code. Okay, let's run it. For 2, it's correct. So let's submit it. It's coming up with 60. 60 only we are getting. Maybe we don't have to write that. That's okay. But what else did I do? Okay. After swapping, we are incrementing them. Fine anyway. So doesn't matter much. Almost code is almost same. So we don't have to look at those minute details. That's it. This is one solution that we have. Okay. The solutions. Let's show our submission. Submission. What is the first submission? Yeah, this is the first submission that we did. Where is it? Let's have the code. This is the code that we have written. Even if you remove this, it's working fine only for them. For us, okay, they have gone with if. We are going with while. So that's a bit of a problem there. Okay, that's why maybe we are getting stuck. Let's try to go with if. They kept everything in if, else, etc. and all. So if we will keep, okay, again this has to be checked. If we will keep, sorry, if, oh, sorry, elif. I don't completely understand that code. Anyway, while is better for me. The comparisons will be the same. Okay, even if I'm writing while and all, it's not like you will be having repeated ones. Most comparisons that you're doing is n only because you have n number of values. It will only come from left to right. It will only go from right to left. They will meet at the middle. So at most n operations. It doesn't matter if you go with while, it doesn't matter if you go with if, it will be the same. Done? Okay. Mhm. So why you are giving suggestions or promotions of paste text online? Why do you need it? Now then, so that's it. This is another solution. I hope you understood this one. Let's see if there are any similar questions to this. Reverse string we did, faulty keyboard we have, or sort ovals in a string we have. Let's see this one. If it is becoming too difficult, then we will skip it. We will move on to the next one. Reverse ovals in a string, or sort ovals in a string. Okay, permutation we have to use. This would have, yeah, no, sorting we did not go through. Maybe not. Let's do one more medium level question. Let's try to do that. Difficulty level, we'll try to sort it. Medium question, let's pick something. A 61.4% acceptance rate, kind of better. Let's try to do that. Let me check. There is a small electrical issue. Just a second. You guys go through it, okay? You guys go through it, try and solve it. I'll give you only the step-by-step process for it. So think about it, try to come up with something. Just a second, I have a small electrical issue. Question number 96, 966. Okay, oval spell checker. Check it out. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Today we are getting a lot of issues, internet issue, electrical issue. Fine. So have you gone through the question? Have you gone through the question? Now, given a word list, we want to implement a spell checker that converts a query word into a correct word. For a given query word, the spell checker handles two categories of spelling mistakes. Capitalization, if the query matches a word in the word list, case insensitive, then the query word is written with the same case as the case in the word list. You see, as I said, 70% I don't understand the question. I'll check the sample input, then I'll come back, then I'll understand it. Word list, they have given me yellow. Query is YELL OW. I hope it is not zero, it is O only. Yeah, capital O you can say, Y is capital. Now, in the query, you had it as yellow, so you will correct it as yellow only. Now, word list, you have it as yellow in this manner, capital Y, and they have given you lowercase yellow. Then you will be correcting it with the query list only. Done. We can simply use dot lower, convert everything into lower, then return the query word list only, like the word list value only, if both of them are equal. Now you have this one, they are asking you this one, both are correct only, so you will be giving word list one only. I'm okay up to this part. Fine. Now, oval edits. If after replacing the vowels A, E, I, O, U of the query word with any oval, it matches a word in the word list, then the query word is written with the same case as the match in the word list. For example, YELLOW we have, and you are given with YOLLOW. Okay, so see here. Uh, yes, if you replace lowercase o with e, you will be able to get that matching with the other one. Now this is a bit challenging. So we will be able to come up with hash map mostly here. That's what my, yeah, hash table you can see. I thought of that. Done. So use a dictionary. You will be able to solve it. It's a mix of all of it. So this would be a very good practice question for you. Easy only, not at all difficult, not at all medium. Okay. If you analyze it, you will be able to easily get it. Now see what is send attendance. You guys are all interested in attendance. Okay, you are creating using all my info. What info? Okay, guys, I'll check it out later. Hmm. Done. Now, yeah, you have 30 seconds more. Try to come up with what you can do, what you are thinking to do. I've already given you the idea of it. Okay, 30 seconds more. What do you think? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? If I declare a array with ovals and then taking a string with an array, if in cap change in lower, use lower function. Okay. Hey guys, it's enough. Stop promoting. Okay. Focus on the session. That's okay. That's okay. Anything else? Like this is okay. Capitalization we can check. This is fine. We can convert both of them into lowercase. We can happily return it in lowercase. That's fine. So they are going to give you a word list of strings they will give you, queries, list of strings they will give you. See the queries we have kite, here we have queries you are getting kite, hare, here, Katie, keto. Okay. They'll give you list of strings. Now you need to query them. How to do that? How to modify this part? This is what I'm looking forward to. Okay. Looking forward to. And they have given you other constraints as well. Okay. So check it out. Check it out. What's your idea? That's first part is okay. What about second? How will you implement the second? How will you implement the second? How to do this one? I've even slipped out. I've even shown you what else you can do. What else you can do with that? First part is okay. First part you are done. Oval errors, how to do that? Oval errors, how to do that? Oval errors, how to do that? Any idea? Any idea? Not getting any responses? Try it out. This is going to be a bit challenging for you. We have seen comparisons, we have used methods, we have created new strings, we have reversed it. So we have gone through all of it. You have seen a bit of dictionary as well. You will be able to do it. Spend some time. This might take you maybe 1 hour if I'm guessing. Okay, and maybe 1.5 since it is going to be new one for you. Then you will use upper and lower, but I'm talking about the second part, oval errors. Oval errors, how can you do that? So that's what we are discussing here. So think about it, try and solve it. Okay, my hint is yes, you will use dot lower, etc. and all method. You will have to use a dictionary. Okay, use a dictionary. Dictionary will help you to help with this matching replacement. It will tell you whether you can replace or not. You will be able to find it. For this sample input output, write down everything on a sheet of paper, then try to analyze. You have the puzzle pieces with you, string methods you have, and also this one, what do we have? A dictionary you have. Try to use these hints to solve it. Okay. Think about it, try to come up with that, and make sure you go through all of them. All the test cases have to be true. So if I submit it generally, I can show you how many test cases it has. So if it is having, yeah, 55 test cases, that's a good number. So it will cover everything actually. And how many inputs they will give? 5,000 inputs, and every word will have a length of maximum 7. So that's not that much. So it's easy only. So do not worry. Anything above 60%, you can happily solve it. Okay. Think about it. This is your assignment for today. I'm giving you some hints and all. Okay. Use a dictionary, use the internal methods. You'll be able to do it. Question number 966. So, do you guys have any queries related to anything? Any queries related to anything? Yeah, try it out. As I say, no one has to teach you each and everything. You need to do some of the things on your own. You need to figure it out yourself. That's how I have learned everything. You have seen how much clarity I have. Presentations I am showing you are a part of what happens in my mind. I wanted to convey that to my students, so I converted it as a presentation. Okay. How I got the clarity? If you figure out everything on your own, you just need to sit for hours or hours. That's okay. As a beginner, slowly you will level up. Okay. This can take you 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes, but you will be able to easily. Yeah, how to find logic pattern in this type is tricky. Yes, that's why. If you sit for 1 hour, if you write down everything, if you think about what's going wrong and all, you will improve your logic finding ability, pattern finding ability, or you will figure out where error you can get it easily, how to avoid it. Then, can we write the queries in dictionary and then compare? No, actually not. You cannot do that. Okay. We have different possibilities. Na? You have to go with ovals, ovals in it. If replacing ovals is possible, one thing I can show you is may for replacement, definitely length has to be equal. You see, length is not equal. So it doesn't matter what ovals I replace, it will never be equal. Now, in this one, if I have ovals, then replacing them with another oval, I think. Replacing them with another oval can give me the answer. So I just need to check with the count of it and all. I'll not give you more details apart from it. And I didn't solve this question anytime. You see, now it is giving attempted because I submitted it. This is also my first time going through it. You will be able to solve anything. Okay. So it's just the pattern that you need to recognize, right? So I have some small network issue and my charging is low as well. So maybe I'll end 10 minutes early today, right? So that will be it. That will be it for today. We are ending 9 minutes early. You have any doubts, anyone? Any doubts related to anything? Or are we clear? With this, we are ending the strings part. Tomorrow, we will talk about Kadane algorithm, prefixum algorithm. Tomorrow onwards, we will start linked list. Okay, so linked list is going to be another visual spectacle for you. You will see something very different from what you generally go through in regular sessions. I have very good visual content for linked list, and I love linked list. Linked list is one of my favorite topics. Okay, so we'll talk about it for now. No more queries, I guess. So we'll end 8 minutes early. My charging is almost, yeah, fine. 20-30% I have. Anyway, fine then. That's it for today. Solve question number 966. Tomorrow I'll show you the solution for it. I'm ending it now. Okay. Bye bye.